Hello folks. Right, now this is the video that unfortunately I lost. I wanted to put it up and I think some of you knew that I did, and then you clicked onto it and realised he's uploaded the wrong video. Turns out I did upload the wrong video, amateur mistake, and I ended up deleting the old video, so that was even more amazing. So I'm going to show you a couple of steps to put your tailgate handle on. Now the steps are with the reverse of taking it off. What I am missing, which I'm going to have to get in a second, is a flexi 10mm spanner. You need a flexi spanner 10mm because otherwise, if I show you up here, you cannot get to the bolts through here, okay, where the studs go through. And I'll just show you now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 studs. Okay, so you've got the little nuts there. Obviously this gasket goes on first. I've just cleaned this up before reapplying because it was a bit dirty, but it's still tacky, strangely enough. I've got a new badge on the way. That's been replaced. Might as well. It wasn't expensive. But anyway, we're going to put this on, and basically you put the gasket on first, and you put that on second, and you put the bolts through. The only thing is, to get to this center one, you need to remove the wiper motor itself, so I get a good camera angle, because the bolt is literally up here. You can't get to it, so you need to take these 3 bolts out, undo this electrical connector, take this earth off, pull the motor out. Obviously take the wiper arm off, that's a 13mm nut, that's easy enough. Pull this out and you'll have access to get to that bolt. And then once you've tightened up all 5 bolts with your flexi spanner, you'll probably have to put your flexi spanner through here where my finger is. There's another one here, because obviously they go through these 4 holes. Okay, just there's holes that I'm showing you now. So it goes through there, and then you tighten them all up, and then reverse, put the motor back on, and all done. Okay, so we'll give that a crack now. Okay, first of all, just take the cap off and just take off this 13mm. There we go, easy peasy. It's actually, oh no, quite loose. There we go. I'm going to do this one-handed. It's not very good. Every YouTuber has this problem. Can we have a third hand, 1 for the camera and 2 for actually doing what you're supposed to be doing? There we go. Put that just there. And this should, theoretically, sorry, my finger's in the way, should just, no, doesn't want to put, so you could do this. I'm afraid I'm going to need 2 hands of this, 2 seconds. Okay, that was easy. Right, now I just have to pull on that because I've got nothing to pull the tailgate up with, and pop that down there. Now the next bit is to get the 10mm bolts undone. So we literally finger out the way of the camera, and actually it's not 10mm, it's 8mm. So if I just swap that over, just put that down there, and then put this on here. I am about to purchase a tripod, so these incidences are not going to occur. I'll come back when these 3 bolts and that earth strap and that connector is out and can pull this out. Okay, that should just pull straight out, and it's putting some resistance again, and it's coming out. There we go, bang, straight out. Now you can access, I think it's somewhere where my finger is, somewhere there. Okay, right, next thing, you go put the gasket on, put the tailgate handle on, and then we'll put the 4 bolts through. So we'll cut to that next. Top tip, remember to pull the wires through, otherwise you're going to find it difficult. So at the moment the whole thing is just slack. Okay, just leave it like that and come to the other side. Now you can put the nut on the middle stud. Once you've got it on the middle stud, you can put the wiper motor back in. Okay, it's all back in, motor and the whole handle is back in. I've just put the connections all the way through and it looks fantastic. It's just sitting very nicely indeed. Next thing really is to put this grommet back in. These always get nicked or broken, whichever the one. This is very easy to steal, you just pry it out. Not that I condone the stealing, but I've had one of these nicked off me before, and that's got to go back on as well. So we'll put the nut back on and get the arm nicely sitting on the screen. It is a spline fit, so you might have to take it off and put it back on depending on which angle you want the wiper to sit at rest. Okay, sorted. Right, last thing guys, trim panel. Just bash it on. There's only about 5 clips, and then you put these on. Okay, so you fit these in. Take my finger out the way. Fit them in, screw them in, done. Job done. That's done. Okay, well, that's all fixed. That's all fixed. That's in place. We're just now going to wait for a new badge. A new badge there. I bought one. Very expensive though, about 30 quid. I got it just less than that. And I have a 1.6 badge, brand new, for about 10 quid. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously in future the rear bumper is going to be done, but if you look at the edge and look at that, this is where the dent was, just here. Excuse the fingerprints. Yeah, and the dealership sticker, which is correct. So that is just stunning. That is, there's only one micro imperfection, and I'm going to show you that now, just for austerity, so that you know I've got a record. See there, just a little bit there, and I suspect that was because when I left the farm there was some splatter that came up. That may have been the result. This is the thing with black cars, there's always a slight imperfection. It looks worse on camera than what it does. You really barely can see it, to be honest. It only stands out because it's black, but goodness me, that is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Sorry, I've just come back. I've had to pull the blooming card off again because, yeah, Monsieur here has decided to disappear in. I've just managed to pull it back out. Honest to God, it doesn't want to come out. I'll push it back in somehow. Okay, simply to pop these in. Before you do so, the big connection is the earth, the small connection is the power. You simply pop it in like so, making a big mess of this, and literally go bang, pop, bang, straight in. Both of them. Look at that, how neat everything is around here. The number plate is only 2 years old and it's already fading, but you can't pick it up on camera, but I can see it. But oh my goodness me, that is superb. Okay, now this is the nervous bit. This is a one-shot lesson. Okay, so I've got to get these placed. I'm going to look at a previous photo and get them placed exactly right. I can't wait to get these on and see what it looks like. Now that was decidedly more tricky than the other side, getting that centered, so it kind of has to be between the corner and the same distance to the side of the boot, but kind of again at the top side of the number plate, and it's quite level. The focus badge looks as if it's veering down. Oh no, it actually looked quite flat on camera. It looked as if it was veering down, but do you know something? I'm sure there was a measuring gauge they used in the factory to get the badges in the right place, but to be honest with you, like a jig or something they use, but do you know what, that's as nice as what you'll get it, and honest to God, that looks just as nice. These little things, you know, cost actually more than what they should. I wish there was an aftermarket manufacturer that made these, because you have to go to Ford or new old stock, and damn, it's expensive. But goodness me, can't see the 1.6 badge, but yeah, literally that looks so much better. It's untrue. Now we've got the badge in the middle, finish, but we've got to wait for that to turn up. Well guys, that is now me done for the day. See you soon.